your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Gusty winds showing up here on this Monday. Winds out of the south up to 30 miles per hour. And quite mild as well, with temperatures that are in the mid and upper 60s right now. 68 in Springfield is what we're looking at. And we've also seen some light showers that have been moving across some parts of central Illinois here this evening. If you're heading out and about again, you may find a little bit of rain, but the chances for storms are going to be returning for tomorrow. We're going to talk about the severe threat that could go along with those when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
Could the lockdown be lifted? Why a judge ruled Governor Pritzker's stay-at-home order unconstitutional.
There's a reason that these guidelines are being issued.
Face coverings are becoming part of the norm, but for some out there, you may not know where to get one. We'll help you out.
Transitioning to e-learning is going to be something that my teaching style lends itself to.
E-learning from home will continue through the school year, why one teacher isn't concerned that it may not end there.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
Hopefully this is a way that we can prevent community spread.
Starting Friday, we will all be required to wear a mask while out in public. But with everybody needing them at the same time, there aren't always easy ways to find them. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Rusko. A lot of you reached out to us about where to get masks, so we did some digging. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting has more on how you can make sure you're safe.
Under the governor's newest stay-at-home order, you'll have to wear masks or face coverings when you can't maintain 6 feet of social distance. Macon County health educator Crystal Temple says that's for the benefit of the whole community.
Masks like the N95 and surgical masks help protect the wearer. The face coverings that we're asking people to wear help protect everybody else.
But getting a hold of a mask while they're in such demand can be hard. The Zerwanka family is one of many taking the challenge head on. They're making hundreds of masks for free.
I've mailed some to Texas, Virginia, Tennessee, Indiana. There's a lot of people in central Illinois in the community that they don't have the resources, they don't have the money to go make a mask or to go buy one.
If you are interested in making a mask on your own, you can use things you already have, like an old t-shirt or a bandana.
I've seen tutorials on how to take a long sleeve shirt, cut the sleeve off, and make a mask out of it using rubber bands. So there's a lot out there that can help people make their own face coverings. If you want something that's covering both your nose and your mouth, you want something that's pretty tight to the skin, but still breathable. Usually it's recommended that it's 2 layers of cloth. And then something that, is reusable is great.
Although May isn't here quite yet, many feel it's never too soon to keep your community safe.
There's a reason that these guidelines are being issued, and it can be the difference between someone's life and death.
Reporting, I'm Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Now, several businesses are selling face masks. That includes Harvest Market and both Haymakers locations in Champaign. You can also find a much larger list of ways to get masks on WCIA.com. And if you're using a face covering, it's important to wash it regularly. That's why it's a good idea to get one that you can throw in a washing machine. You can also make sure you're washing your hands before putting your mask on and after taking it off. Now, Champaign County essential workers are in need of face masks, so we are having a drive to help them out. It's tomorrow in our back parking lot in Champaign. You should follow CDC guidelines for making a mask and put them in a sealed plastic bag. We have a link for that on our website. And tomorrow, you can drive up, throw your mask into a bin behind our parking lot, and drive off with no contact. Following up now, a circuit court judge in Clay County ruled Governor Pritzker's stay-at-home order is unconstitutional. That means the man who filed the lawsuit is free to disobey it, and more suits could follow. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell is live outside the Clay County Circuit Court building. And Mark, the judge had some very strong opinions about the governor's executive order.
Yeah, and Jennifer, it's important to point out this does only apply to 1 out of 12.7 million people in Illinois for now. That could change as more lawsuits start to pop up and as this case could proceed. But it was very obvious today that the judge the government lawyer, and House Republican Darren Bailey, the man who filed this lawsuit, all three agreed that the governor does have vast executive powers in an emergency, even powers so strong as to lock or order someone to stay inside their home. The question and the disagreement came up whether or not the governor has the power to keep doing that 30 days at a time back to back. In fact, the government lawyers representing Governor Pritzker's office argued the governor can do that. He can keep declaring a disaster every 30 days so long as there is still a state of disaster. But the judge strongly disagreed. One key factor that Bailey's lawyers feel sealed the deal for them, that the state already has quarantine powers enumerated under the Department of Public Health. But that would have to be coordinated at the county level through a state hub. And ultimately, the arguments boil down to the right of an individual versus the power of the state.
My freedoms were being trampled on because, see, I believe that we here in America, it's dangerous when one person takes it upon themselves to make the rules for everyone else. And
we'll focus on the subject of regionalization.
The governor's office is filing an immediate appeal, hoping a higher court will overturn this ruling. The governor today saying that this ruling is dangerous and will put people at risk. Representative Bailey said he does not encourage his constituents to go ahead and disobey the order now. That would be right now, it could subject them to risk of the state police or someone else. He said he's not encouraging anyone to break the governor's executive order now, but to wait and see where this case goes. The governor's office still argues that he did act within his legal authority, but this ruling today could invite a flood of new lawsuits from individuals and businesses alike, perhaps a class action. And that threat alone very well could force the governor's office to reconsider their strategy here. Should they continue to proceed through the governor's office alone, or should they regroup and reorganize under the Department of Public Health, which has separate emergency powers for quarantine? Jennifer?
Mark, May 1st is in 4 days. How quickly could this all happen, this appeal?
Well, that's a great question. We're really waiting to see the judge pending right now. There's a pending status hearing on this case in 1 week, but as the governor's office said they want to file an appeal immediately, a lot of that paperwork, a lot of that discussion is going on now, and we'll have to really wait and see how the government acts here. They do have other options, though. They can go through the Department of Public Health, but that just really interrupts their process right now of all the workflow, the buying of PPE, the funding, all of that interrupted. We could also see the State House act here as well. Speaker Madigan and Senate President Harman weighing in, saying they felt this ruling today was reckless.
Okay, Mark, thank you so much. Champaign County has another death from the coronavirus. It was a woman in her 60s with underlying health conditions. That is the 6th COVID-related death in that county. There have been 109 cases there. Now, there are more than 1,900 new cases in the entire state. That makes it almost 46,000 total. There are also 50 new deaths in the last 24 hours. 1,983 people have now died in Illinois. This is an update for you. The Villas Senior Care Community in Sherman is reporting a new death. That makes it 5 people who've died at the Sangamon County home. Today's death was a woman in her 80s. 17 residents are currently being treated in Springfield hospitals. The Villas are the only reported long-term care facility in the county with COVID-19 cases. Did you happen to see a strange line of bright dots traveling across the sky last night? You weren't seeing things, not your imagination. We will tell you what it was, and also tonight.
If you were in a more traditional classroom, in some ways it makes that a little bit more difficult to do.
Illinois schools have closed the doors for the rest of this year, but what happens if that continues into the fall? We'll take a look.
And a recap of today, high temperatures made it to 67 degrees, which is very much near the normal mark. When we come back, we talk about the gusty winds, the potential for strong storms, and some cooler air is on the way. Coming up.